Hi and Assalamualaikum. So today we want to present about the assignment project for subject BMMA 2353 Modeling and Computer Analysis. The project theme that has been given is water pollution. And our project name is Water Pollution Solution. So next, we go through to the company profile. Our company name is BOM Enterprise, which is represent our core business and our product target. BOM means Bachelor of Maintenance Engineering. It's the consists of every members of the company who mostly take this course while studying. And this company has been established since 2021. In this company is a corporation of 5 students who form a company that create a product for the environmental purpose. So next, we elaborate the company logo. BOM. BOM stands for a course from each member of the company study, which means Bachelor of Maintenance Engineering. For the safety glasses, meaning is every product we do must take care of the safety and quality of the product, and to show that the product we create are safe for user to use. For the bear, symbolize the strength and agreement within the company to preserve in product producing a new product. This is the organization chart of our company. I'm Muhammad Aminuddin as a project manager, and this is our team. For the CAD analysis engineer is Ahmad Shamel. For the rapid prototype engineer, Zulfaika Hakimi. The costing and procurement engineer is Narafika. And the last one is manufacturing and assembly engineer, Dayang Nur Hafiza. I'm Muhammad Aminuddin bin Daud, metric number B0920100323. My position in this company is project manager. As a project manager, I'm the one who is responsible for planning, overseeing, and leading projects from ideation through to completion.
Hi, my name is Ahmad Shamil bin Ahmad Kamal Helmi, and my metric number is B0920100327. And my position in this company as a CAD and analysis engineer. As a CAD and analysis engineer, my job scope is to design and develop 2D plans and 3D models necessary in product engineering. They can be employed in a wide range of industries such as mechanical, electrical, or chemical engineering.
Assalamualaikum and hi. My name is Zulfaika Hakimi bin Zulkifli. My metric number B0920100298. My position in this company as a rapid prototype engineer. As a rapid prototype engineer is a part of product development team that design prototype for new kind of industrial product.
Assalamualaikum. My name is Norfika binti Samadi. My metric number B0920104115. My position in this company is costing and procurement engineer. My job scope is need to have high level organization and record keeping skill to maintain a consistent flow of equipment to the company, factorize our work site and make sure vendors fulfilling the terms of their contracts. Influencing and negotiation skills are also crucial for procurement engineers, as it's up to them to negotiate the purchasing agreement for engineering, equipment and hire vendors for project.
Assalamualaikum, my name is Dayang Hafiza binti Arwan Khalid, number metric B0920100301. So in this project, I hold the position of manufacturing as an assembly engineer, which is define and work out how the product could be manufactured and assembled on the production line, including design, ensuring the right quality of component or product are delivered and aligned to support the speed of the production line.
This is our time plan for our project. As we planned in the schedule, we managed to finish this project on time as the schedule planned.
Okay, next slide is about introduction and background theory. Introduction water pollution solution is water pollution is a broad term that describes any kind of contamination of body of water such as a rivers, lake or wetland with substance that can pose threat of human health or the natural environment. Such pollution is a major source of death and disease worldwide, especially in developing nations. Even in wealthy nations where pipe water supplies mean that water pollution poses severe direct threat to human health. Many lakes and rivers are polluted. Okay, objective of the project is the main objective of the water pollution solution project is collecting human waste in rivers or smaller areas. Second is to remove water pollution that would produce adverse impact to the receiving water or adversely affect the health of people subsequently using the water. To prevent garbage from stagnating in small river or drain. Okay, and lastly is to avoid water waste in small river or clogged drain that could result in minor flooding. Okay, next slide is about the scope of the project focus and problem statement. Scope of the project focus is to reduce the amount of garbage in the small river or drain, to prevent aquatic life from being exposed to garbage pollution, and last, to prevent Aedes from breeding in garbage reservoir areas. Okay, problem statement is can't carry garbage in the large quantity. Second, life expectancy is depend on usage we use, and last, the swing is not flexible and garbage limit to the swing size only. Okay, next slide is about the idea generate. Using my map method, we list and determine our product type and selection to help clean the river easily and advantage and disadvantage of such a product. At the last of the meeting, we decide to choose the design number 3. Okay, first, help disabled people with technology. Okay, first is reasonable manufacturing cost and affordable selling price. Second, take care the ecosystem earth. Third, keep the river clean. Fourth, environmentally friendly materials. Fifth, reduce human safety risk in a river. And lastly is speed up the garbage collection. Next is conduct consumer survey analysis. Age is 19 response. 91.1% is 20 until 25 years old. Okay. Work status is 19 response. 54.4% is student and 41.1% is working. Okay. Have you ever been to any river or lakes? 19 response. 66.7% is ever been to any river or lake. Okay. Okay, what is the cleanliness level of the river or lakes? Level 1 is 5, is 5.6%. Level 2, 9, 10%. Level 3 is highest result, 54, 60%. And level 4 is 90, 21.1%. And level 5 is 3.3%. Okay. Next, what is your view on the capabilities of this product to reduce the amount of rubbish in your lakes or rivers? Okay. Level 1 is 2 response, 2.2%. Level 2, 1 response is 1.1%. Level 3 is 30 response, 33.7%. Level 4 is 29 response, 32.6%. And level 5, 18 response, 20.2%. And yes, 7 response, 7.9%. And maybe 2 response, 2.2%. Okay, next is have you smell an unpleasant smell at your lakes or river? 31.1% it say no, and 68.9% it say yes. Lastly, do you know about any kind of anti-water pollution device? So respondent answer is 56.7% it say no, and 43.3% it say yes. Thank you.
So I will explain about concept and design process, or the idea that we have found. So here are the 5 different ideal design concepts. So let's take a look about the comparison about the 5 design that we have found. Among the characteristic features of the comparison between these 5 are ability, flexibility, life expectancy, costing, and eco-friendly. So for the design 1 and design 2, the ability is a huge garbage collection power because of the size. Because of the size is large, it can require a large work area. The life expectancy is long lasting, but for life expectancy for design 2 is depending on users, because the project number 2 is using a motor, same like a design 3, 4 and 5, they are using a motor. So for the design 3, 4 and 5, there are the costing and the eco-friendly is same. Its costing is low because they are using a motor, and eco-friendly because they are not using such a fuel. So for life expectancy, same. For design 4, it is easy to use in a narrow large area. For design 4, it is easy to bring anywhere because of the size, and can use in narrow or large area. No. So among of the 5 design that we have found, or that we have picked, we choose design number 3 as the concept as the best design after weighing several important factors. It is because the specification of the design contains more advantage than the disadvantage. Despite the lack of a storage facility, this design will be the most efficient. This is because it has numerous advantages in other areas, such as manufacturing costs, flexibility, and the life expectancy. It is because of the material used, which are e-glass fiber and stainless steel, as well as the size of this design, which is extremely convenient, and it allows it to move in both narrow and wide space. The final criterion that meets the requirement is the type of motor used by the design concept. Its use of an alternating current AC motor prevents the product from polluting the environment with smoke or loud noise, making this concept design environmentally friendly compared to the other design that using petrol engine or a noisy motorized system. This opinion was formed entirely on the basis of the design comparison table. So for the flowchart, we start searching what is the problem of our project, then brainstorming of the project. Next, the concept, design, and consumer of the survey of the product, house of quality, and next selection of design that we have choose. After the selection design, we make a prototype or manufacturing, and after the selection and make a prototype, we test the product and start the product. Thank you.
So this is the part design that are involved in this project. I'm going to show one by one before they are being assembled. First, we have a sweeper, then we have a holder sweeper and a body project. Next, we have a propeller, then we have a buoy and a cover engine. So we are going to assemble all the parts to make a last project design. So this is the final project drawing assembly. We get the final design after we assemble all the parts, and we get the final product. Next, we have the bill of material. First material that we use for sweeper is a PVC net that 6 meter times by 6 meter. Then for the body project, we using the e-glass fiber. For the buoyancy system, we use the foam canoe outrigger stabilizer float as a PVC foam. For the motor, we using AC motor, and the propeller we using the boat propeller. And for the battery, we using the rechargeable brand GP 12 volt rechargeable. We using it 4 battery. Then for the costing of the quantities, after we make some research and survey, the best price that we can get for the sweeper, we using the PVC net. So the best price we can get is about RM8 ringgit, and the estimation for the body project build by using e-glass fiber is around 680 ringgit. For the buoyancy system, we using the foam canoe outrigger stabilizer float. It's about 63 ringgit 3 cents for each. Then for the motor, we using an AC motor. It cost us for 100 ringgit. Then for the propeller, we using the boat propeller, and it will cost us about 177 ringgit. For the battery, we using the rechargeable battery brand GP. So each of the battery will cost us about 28 ringgit 90 cents. So the total of all the product that we use is.
So today I will explain about what is von Mises stress. Von Mises stress is a value used to determine if a given material will yield or fracture. It is mostly used for ductile materials such as metals. The von Mises yield criterion states that if the von Mises stress of a material under loads is equal or greater than the yield limit of the same material under simple tension, then the material will yield. And next is about displacement. A vector is represented by displacement. This means it has a direction as well as a magnitude, and is visually represented as an arrow pointing from the initial to the final position. In physics, we enjoy accurately describing an object's movement. The first few chapters of almost every physics textbook are devoted to teaching students how to precisely describe movement, because it is so important to everything else we do in physics. And for the deformation, the scale of deformation refers to the scale factor the program used to scale out the model's deformed shape. The scale factor values depend on the largest dimension of the model as well as the calculated deformation. For the factor of safety, a factor of safety is the load carrying capacity of a system beyond what the system actually supports. Bridge, buildings, safety equipment, and fall protection all start with a factor of safety. Simply put, the safety factor is how much stronger a system is than required. The factor of safety is the backbone of all structures and safety equipment, and originates with engineers. In the planning phase of all structure and safety equipments, engineers determine required overload from any object to remain safe in the event of an emergency. As a conclusion, water contamination is caused by our lack of discipline and carelessness. Water contamination may have a negative and significant impact on human health. It can induce illness and infection that are harmful to our health, as well as aquatic creatures. As a result, we must conserve, preserve, and save in order to maintain our rivers clean. We must conserve rivers, seas, and oceans, as well as other bodies of water, since we will bear the brunt of this crisis. To summarize, the water pollution solution product was designed to avoid major pollution in minor river, region, and drains. Because the swing was confined and not flexible, the design was also possible to gather rubbish on a modest scale. The design can only be used in a small river and drainage. The primary goal of this product is to reduce pollution in minor river regions and drains.